and welcome on 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Well, a lot of activities are already happening in Lagos. Let's talk about the cricket starting. That'll be our first story to start with anyway. Talking about T20 International Women Tournament that's actually started in Lagos. We'll be looking at that particular event. Now, that'll be joining us from Lagos is sport journalist talking about one and only Ijeoma Okigbo. Ijeoma Okigbo, are you there? Let's have you.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
It's assumed that, we believe that you are ready for this competition, talking about Nigeria hosting other nations in the T20 International Cricket Competition. So tell us what's happening.
Okay, hi, can you hear me? You can hear
We
me,
can
right?
hear you.
Okay, all right, so this is a maiden edition of the NCF Women's Invitational Cricket Tournament right here at the TBS Tafawa Balewa Cricket Oval in Lagos. So here we have about 5 teams currently on ground. It's Nigeria who are the hosts, Rwanda, the Gambia, Syria.
I think network is not really our friend there. Let's go back before we connect Ijeoma Okigbo to talk to us concerning the cricket competition taking place in Lagos. Hello, if you are there, let's have you again.
Okay, all right, so sorry, I was saying right now we have Rwanda and Ghana playing for the first game. You know, it's supposed to be Nigeria against Sierra Leone, but Sierra Leone arrived late yesterday, so they've just asked that, you know, we give them a little time to be able to rest. So Nigeria will be taking on Sierra Leone in the afternoon. Else it was supposed to be the first game of the tournament. But right now we have Rwanda.
At all. Well, Ijeoma Okigbo trying to give us the breakdown of activities over there in Lagos, where Nigeria is hosting other country in the women's T20 International Women Cricket. So Ijeoma, even though it's been a hitch, little hitch coming there, but just have to talk to us. Let's have you again. Break it down. Nigeria, Sierra Leone is no longer coming up, but we are having other teams that will be playing. Let's have you.
Okay, yes. So right now, I said earlier, it's Rwanda against Ghana. This is the first time that both countries will be meeting in a cricket event like this. So Ghana is here, it's an unranked team, but Rwanda is the 31st ranked T20 ICC ranked team in the world. They are the highest. Rwanda is the highest ranked team in this tournament. After them is Nigeria, who is 37th, then Sierra Leone, who is 41. Ghana is unranked, and they're hoping that a win from this event will probably see them being placed on ICC rankings. But so far, it's been good. We could see a lot of spectators coming here, cricket fans and enthusiasts coming here to watch, to see what's going on. And notably is that the TBS Oval, which is currently hosting this event, is over 100 years old, and it's been renovated from a concrete surface to a turf wicket. It's an international ICC standard turf wicket with 10 strips here on the pitch. So it's great to see this TBS Oval hosting this event. It's widely regarded as the traditional home of cricket in the country. This is the first place. This is the place where the first cricket in Nigeria was played, and it was between Nigeria and Gold Coast. Which is now Ghana. So cricket coming back to life, and then the women's game, you know, coming really alive, and everybody's here to watch. The NCF is being sponsored. This event is being sponsored by Access Bank PLC, as well as numerous partnership and sponsors. Really an exciting time for cricket now.
Okay, now let's talk about Nigerian team, the ladies. How prepared are they for their first game against Sierra Leone?
Well, I was say
the network is not a friend at all. We just have to let Ijeoma be there. Well, if maybe at the course of the show, Ijeoma can still join us for us to continue where we're talking about Nigerian ladies are ready to play in this tournament. We are the host. We are hosting Ghana, the Gambia, Sierra Leone. Also, they are here to play in this competition, and it's going to be ranked by the International Cricket Council. So, Ijeoma, before I will let you go, because Sims Network is not really our friend, but really, I was asking you earlier that how prepared is Nigerian team, the ladies, the Nigerian cricketers, the females? How prepared are they?
I was speaking with their coach yesterday, and this coach, Coach Onome Ogeneke, said the team is good to go. The team have had a lot of coaches been around them while in camp. They've been in camp for over 3 weeks. And I was trying to tell you earlier that the team had also, a handful of the team had also participated in, and with some of them also featuring at the under 17 national cricket tournament that was just concluded in Abuja last month. Some under 17 players, you should know, made it to this national team, so it's great. We could also see the high performance
Okay, well, Ijoma, we really appreciate your time. Network is not really our friend. Doesn't want to talk cricket. We just have to talk about it. Nigeria will be hosting other countries. Morocco, talking about Rwanda. Well, the leading country in Africa. They are here. Sierra Leone, Ghana, they are all here. And it's going to be a big one because already taking place in Lagos at the Tafawa Balewa Cricket Over in Lagos. Ijoma, will get back to you as the events unfold and at least to give us more breakdown from all the competition. We want to appreciate you for your time, despite the fact that the network was not really our friend.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, Ijoma Okigbo, talking from Lagos concerning the T20 International Women Championship taking place in Lagos. And we just have to talk about it because the ladies are also trying their best to make sure they represent Nigeria. We are the host, and we want to host and win. You just heard what she mentioned there, TBS over, cricket over, almost 100 years. Well, we just hope that Nigeria will be able to do well. They are a good one. We have a lot of history concerning cricket, and it's an opportunity for Nigerian Cricket Federation to allow ladies to see that they can use this particular platform to at least encourage so many Nigerian ladies to go into that sport called cricket. Well, still talking sports, well, joining me is Adekunle Samuel, where we'll be taking other stories that's trending in the world of sports. Good to have you, Adekunle.
Thank you very much.
Good one. Now, let's move straight to talk about some MPFL stories now, where Katsina United will be our focus because about 4 players have joined our team so far. Now, let's look at Osimhen joining from Eimba. Well, it's going to be on a short-term deal, but at least it's moving. It's believing Eimba has joined them. Talking about Katsina United there, where they have a new coach. Coach Abdallah is there. And you have Abdul Taufik as a striker, also from Sunshine Stars. Stanley Nwabili, a goalkeeper from Lobby Stars of Makurdi there. And you have Destiny Ashadi also coming from Niger Tornadoes to join Katsina United. He is a midfielder, and really, from the way it is now, all the teams that are buying players, Katsina United also are part of them. They are also been able to acquire 4 different players. Nasarawa United also have done their own. We will continue to bring you the update concerning transfer deals in Nigeria. Remember that the mid-season transfer update is on, and they have access to buy some players. It will be ending soon, but clubs are really buying, and coaches are moving around. Hopefully, very soon we see teams getting better as they at least reinforce their targets player. Now, looking at this team called Katsina United, they got 4 players now, and they are ready to do business. They have a new coach who's right now trying to see how he can better the lot of Katsina United in the MPFL.
I just believe that hopefully we should be able to see their best right now, because playing 22 games and on 19 points is something very poor for Katsina United. And getting all these 4 players such as Tosin, Moele, and the rest, let's just believe that at least they have tried beefing up their squad. But the major thing right now is that the player they are getting, will they improve the team also? It's not just all about going into the transfer market and you get a player, get this, get that, get that. You should be able to know where your weaknesses are, what you really need. Not just that this one is available, then you go there, you get it. We're getting all these players now. Let's see if this player will improve the squad or taking them out of that zone where they are on the log table in Nigeria Professional League. Maybe they will be able to at least end up at the mid-table, maybe around 10 or 11. Because right now, I don't think Katsina United can make it to the top of the table any longer with all the matches they are having and with the way they have been playing in the first half of the season.
What if they win all their matches?
No, you see, me and you both know that that is not possible in the Nigeria professional
that's right,
Premier
at
League.
least. Let's just be optimistic that they win all the remaining 19.
Okay, so the rest, are they going to lose
Of course.
the remaining 19?
Let them beat everybody.
Because of Katsina.
Well, we've been talking about some MPFL transfer stories now. At least Katsina United joining those league of clubs buying players here and there, and it's still open. I think it's on Thursday before it will be closing. Let's see who buys who. And right now we move away from the MPFL transfer. Let's talk about the foreign transfers now, because Nigeria is part of fact. We have two Nigerians to talk about. But this time let's talk about Victor Osimhen. When Napoli, they've set £83 million price tag on the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. Formerly it was 100 million. Now they drop it from 100 to 83. So, like someone asked that Osimhen 100 million, seriously, is it worth that amount? But now we see Napoli dropping to 83 million pounds. From even the 83 million pounds, do you think Osimhen really worth 83 million pounds?
To me, I believe that the 83 million pounds, just the way the market, just the way the market has been inflated already.
Yes.
You can see so many players who never worth the amount.
After all, Maguire, apologies to Man United fan, but
80 million pounds. Chelsea goalkeeper, 72 to 73 million pounds. That is the most expensive goalkeeper in the world, and sitting on the bench. So why are we going to say Osimhen does not worth 83 million pounds? Even though that he has already been having ups and downs every season. We all know the major reason, either through injury or suspension. So me, I always tell people that just so that this young man, this young lad, will just keep his head down and be focused. He is a player that in the nearest future should be dragging for Ballon d'Or if he's really a focused player. Just like even the course of the week, Fabio Capello was comparing the Italian national team to Victor Osimhen, that they should see what the kind of wonders he's currently doing in Italian Serie A. This is just his second season in Italian Serie A, and I believe the highest he has already acquired, all the places he has played, I think it's 15 or 16 goals in the league. Even when he was with Lille, also he scored 15 goals in that same league. Well, if we should go through that same season, we understand that injuries upon injuries and some maybe missing some match due to match after 5 yellow card, all those kind of things. And that is the way he also continues right now with Napoli in the Italian Serie A. In the past 2 games, we have been seeing him banging in the goals with reckless abandon, scoring brace upon brace. The next game also, I think they will be playing against Atlanta, which is going to be a tough game for them. But the Atlanta defense lineup, we have to be on their toe, because you all know what Victor Osimhen is capable of doing. Some call him beast right now over there in Italy.
Now, looking at the fact that Osimhen, 83 million pounds as price tag on his head, for clubs, we've heard a lot of transfer gossips. Newcastle, Real Madrid, Manchester United, and all that. But which team do you think right now, aside the club is playing for Napoli, that if they come, or that you wish that Osimhen should go to?
I'll prefer Real Madrid. Because right now they need a replacement for aging Karim Benzema. So I'll prefer him going to Real Madrid.
From the way it is, news came out also just some hours ago that from the way it is, it's possible that Real Madrid might still get Erling Haaland alongside Mbappe. Don't you see that if Osimhen should join them, it will be a bit...
Yeah, if Osimhen should join them, it will be a bit something very, very
hard. It will be tough for him to break those two.
Tough for him, actually. But it depends on the coach. It depends on the coach. The coach might know how to use him. He decided to use him for another wing. Or if Erling Haaland, if he's to be going with 4-3-3 formation or like 4-4-2
Okay, let's balance it. Haaland, Osimhen, who is the best for you?
For me right now, I'll go with Haaland.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's so glaring. I'll go with Haaland.
I'm not a good Nigerian.
No, it's not a matter of not being a good Nigerian. We all know that Haaland is really a goal poacher.
I just get right now.
Yeah, right now, even this current season.
But yes, he has been scoring, but not as prolific. He dropped a bit.
Yeah, he dropped due to injury. He actually dropped a bit. But based on current
That's why I say right now.
If we say right now,
Osimhen is
hotter. Right now, Osimhen is hotter right now. Maybe they use it for the past 2 weeks. or 3 weeks, Victor
So,
Osimhen
but the past 3 weeks now, that's what I'm saying. You should pick Osimhen,
yeah,
right?
yeah, Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen is Otam.
If it's about how both of them they've got it. It's tall. Yeah, Osimhen is also. If Osimhen is not even tall, I don't know.
Taller, and in terms of physique also, Osimhen is
Osimhen
very
is stronger,
strong.
right?
Very strong.
Who is stronger?
Osimhen is a very strong player.
So
and
why,
the pace.
Why are you not going for?
The pace is also there for him. But you know that going by the track record. And if you should also know something, the both of them hold a record in the under-17 World Cup. Osimhen one time as a scorer, and in Haaland, that is the man that scored 6 or 7 goals in a single game at the FIFA under-17 World Cup also. So I think it's something good for the both of them, and that shows that age grade competition also are also producing something a better and a good player such as Victor Osimhen and Erling Haaland. But for me right now, I will still go with Haaland when it comes to you purchasing the striker.
Well, talking about this particular story, Napoli setting £83 million on Victor Osimhen's head as a price tag for any club that wants to buy him. Yes, they know what they are doing. At least they need to earn money. They bought him with a higher amount of money. They want to see how they can also make some profit. And right now, Osimhen really has justified the amount they spent on him. And really, it will be a nice one, doing business with anyone that wants to come. Talking about clubs, so £3 million is not just a child's play. Cover that money, you get Osimhen for that particular amount.
And we should also know something that he's the most expensive player in Africa right now. He surpassed Nicolas Pepe of Arsenal. You know, there are still a lot of hard-ons to be paid when that are being inserted into the deals that took Victor Osimhen from Lille Metropole to Napoli, which makes him the most expensive player right now on the African continent.
Okay, now, well, let's talk about another Nigerian, but this time around, although he's not playing for us right now, but talking about Victor Moses. At least Victor Moses will have been a Burnley player by now. But Premier League actually blocked that particular move because of sport integrity. They said, well, if Burnley really needed him, they should have done that in January, not now, because of the FIFA special window open for players that play in Ukraine and Russia to move away from the crisis region. Well, Victor Moses will have been a player of Burnley. Burnley really made a move to sign him. But right now, Premier League are saying, no, it cannot happen because of sport integrity. If you allow that to happen, what about other clubs? What about other players? And also the fact that if truly Burnley wanted him, they should have done that in January, not now that issue of FIFA special window is open for those players out there. But they agreed on it.
Yeah, but I will have to go with what FA has done. If truly they wanted him, they should have done that in January. Because right now, if you should go by the EPL log also, Burnley is they are not as safe in the EPL log. And
they are also saying, well, there's no transfer window that is open in England right now. So they won't allow that to stand. But I look at, it's open for, they call it special transfer window because of what happened.
Yeah.
Or what is happening in Ukraine, Russia. So that's why they say, okay, all the players that are playing there, we can absorb them. And we've seen clubs absorbing other players.
Yeah, but we can't still, I will still stay on my point. We can't blame the FA for that. Even if FIFA should call it a special transfer window and the FA said, though, FIFA supersede anything when it comes to football. But I believe that means there's no agreement between FA, the English FA and FIFA for them to have said Victor Moses cannot move. But come to think about something again, why is he moving? The Russian league is still ongoing because I do follow Russia league very well.
It's not the only player. They said all the players, at least foreign players
that want to move. Then he should better stay. I think he should just stay there with them.
Can you stay? Can you stay if you were to be the one? Come on. Can you stay?
But you know the reason why I said that.
The people that are staying are the Russians. The foreign players can move. That's why they opened that special transfer window. And a lot of players are beginning to move. If we've even seen some Nigerians that have been absorbed, you understand, by Dutch. There's this Nigerian player, is it Chidera Ojuki or thereabout? Has been absorbed by FC 20 or thereabout, back to where he started from. You understand? Just to show that, okay, you were with us before, come back, we are going to take you, and it has happened. Because they are foreign players. A lot of Brazilians have moved, a lot of foreign players. They are, because Russians, Ukrainians, is their country. But foreigners who came there to play football, they want to leave because they'll be scared of their lives and property. So the best thing to do is to leave. That's why they opened that window for them. So I put it to you, if you were to be a foreign player, you will stay in that country.
But I will also say something. if there is no peace,
Will you stay? I put it to you, will you stay?
Even though there is a war going on right now, but if there is no peace in Russia, then why is their league going on? Because the league is going on every week in, week out.
Is it going on in Ukraine?
It's not going on in Ukraine,
That's
actually.
it. Now, if you check it, let's not go political here concerning that, but you know that Russia have more, let's say, okay, their league, they are not being the one being attacked now.
Yes,
they are not being attacked. They are the one trying to attack. So it's quite a bit different. So the players there, they can play their games. But we know that the foreign players will be scared of for their life because what if anything happens? They want to leave. That's why that window was open.
Then if FA refused to grant him permission to play for the English league, then maybe he should look for somewhere else.
He should, the club should be the one to at least get it. You can't force yourself on any club.
Yeah,
it's the club that will need you now.
That will need
exactly.
you. Then if there is any other option, maybe you should just take
hopefully, we hope that, you know, he has played in Turkey. I'm looking at possibly can go back to Turkey. Maybe one of these clubs actually get him up there because a lot of Nigerians, Brazilians, a lot of foreign players right now, they decided moving. You mentioned Ejuke earlier. He has moved back to Dutch Eredivisie to join his former club. So it shows that, okay, the clubs are showing solidarity to absorb all these players. But we know what's happening concerning EPL, what happened concerning Chelsea involving Abramovich. All that is a different ball game entirely. Let's be sincere. But from the way it is, yes, hopefully, Victor Moses can get a place and move. Now, quickly, let's look at stories since 22 more story before we go. Quickly, Tottenham are leading the race to sign Memphis Depay from Barcelona. And the last one says Barcelona agrees deal with Rafinha. Yeah, well, the two stories, we are going to take them together at once. Tottenham leading the pack to sign Memphis Depay. And for Rafinha too, yes, Depay has been a player of Barcelona. Tottenham wants to get him, seriously.
Yeah, but if we should look at Memphis Depay right now at Barcelona,
he's doing well.
He's doing well, but the young man from Gabon, Aubameyang, is now overshining him over there. You know, before he made that move, I said something to people. I said, why are you going to Barcelona? You are just at the peak of your career once again, a career that's already been forgotten when you are playing for Manchester United. For Manchester United, he went back, I think he went back to Holland before finally coming down to the French league, playing for Lyon again. Now you are playing well. Why not you look for a club that is not in crisis and go over there and play? But you know, as a club that has pride, everyone wants to play for Barcelona. Memphis Depay needed to receive a pay cut going down to Barcelona. And look at it right now. It's not how he feels it's going to be that is currently going for him right now. It's just an in-out player for Barcelona right now. It's not a regular player, or let me use the word first.
But anytime he's featured, he delivers.
Yeah, he delivers. But right now, no one's remember what he has done in the past for Barcelona just because of the arrival of a certain former Arsenal player, Aubameyang. I know the young man is currently banging in the goals with reckless abandon day in, day out. He scored, get a burst against Real Madrid the last game he played. So I believe that if Tottenham can get Memphis Depay, it's going to be a good move because right now their coach Conte has already been saying that he needed players because he doesn't have the material that he wished to have in his squad right now to be able to compete for the English Premier League.
I hope it works out because he was in Man United. It did not click. I hope it will click.
He did not deliver right in Manchester United.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Maybe in Manchester United, you know, the pressure was much on him becoming the heir to Cristiano Ronaldo. They even gave him the number 7 jersey that he should be the one putting it on. But we all know that he failed woefully over there in Manchester United. Like I said, he was able to pick up his career again over there at Lyon, with Olympique Lyon over there in France. So right now that Tottenham Hotspur are now into the bid race also, I believe they should bring out the money from their purse. They should be able to get Memphis.
Wow, Depay going to Tottenham Hotspur, another story. Let's just wait and see. Fingers crossed there. Then the last story is going to be about Rafinha. I'm happy for him because the Leeds United player really deserved this. He has really done well, so he deserves to move to Barcelona. Well, I just hope that he will click also because it's always a tough one when you move and you get there and you pick.
Yeah, there's always a tough one when you move and you get there and you pick actually. But right now, I believe it's not only Barcelona in the race for this young man.
Yeah, but we heard that 5-year deal has been agreed between him and Barcelona just for Leeds United to finalize talks with Barcelona. Then this guy will be moving by this summer.
And like what I read in the news also, Barcelona will be adding a player, Menguiza, to the deal also. so that they can get the deal completed due to their financial crisis. But if the young man is a Brazilian, Barcelona has always been performing well in Spain. So if he should move to Barcelona, I just believe that it clicked very well with Aubameyang in the front line of Barcelona also. Barcelona will be a force to be reckoned with next season again.
Hopefully, Rafinha will deliver if he moves to Barcelona. 5-year deal agreed, but waiting for paperwork to finalize his deal from Leeds United in England to Barcelona. Talking about all these transfers, we just have to appreciate the fact that Nigerians are ready to go behind the Super Eagles. They want them to win that game coming up tomorrow, and we believe that they will have to. They just have to win it. It must be at Qatar 2022. That's it on 360 Sports. Adekunle Samuel, thanks for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Well, sport is always business and fitness. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.